The left fielder, Guillermo Ortega.
Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Next, here is Jay Wright.
The second baseman, Jay Wright.
First pitch on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep.
Come on, go, 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 go,
Come
go.
on, missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
So now into the box is Tyler Chapman. The 3-1, and the runner's breaking for third.
Get down, slide.
For the throw, and he's called out on a close play at third. So stepping in is Kellen Deglan, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. One there on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Next, it'll be Jay Wright. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Out in front of it, strike one.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Roederer retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Trevor McGill. 9-1-2 due up.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on.
Next up, Guillermo Ortega. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ortega.
Bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Next to stand in is Aramis Ademan. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. And now in the box, Jay Wright flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit on the ground out to short. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Leading off the inning, it'll be Barry Lindsay. Ready now is Jay Wright. He bounced out last time up. Looking to keep this one-run game. The pitch. Hard liner to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Guillermo Ortega. And he represents the potential go-ahead run. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. At the plate now is Jay Wright. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. And now the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. 6-4 the outcome today. The Bats wrote an important sixth-inning to victory in this one. Daniel Lynch wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, Riley O'Brien out of Idaho will be the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts. So
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gate.
So next to hit is Chase Scrum, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Now to the plate, here is Jay Wright, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Up. You're up. He's dead.
Digging in will be Tyler Chapman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, the 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning. Jay Wright back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Lifted in the air out to center field. Roederer will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to the plate, Christopher Morel, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Christopher Morel.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. For the first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jay Wright. First offering, hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The bat.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say it's gonna feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Guys, you've heard me talk before about what a bright future this young player has. He's opening some eyes, he's getting some national attention, and somebody who knows a little about that is Cliff Floyd, once the minor league player of the year. Cliff, how do you deal with this level of attention as a young kid?
You welcome it. You play the game for that reason. You want to be recognized in a really good light. You put in hard work to be recognized as one of the top players, and when they get it right, you feel good. So that's how I sort of looked at it. I never looked at it, well, you know, I don't like this limelight. No, I loved it. Give me more. That means I'm doing something right, and hard work pays off.
And you'll take the praise and the awards from outside, but what you really want is the praise within the organization that shows you you're making progress.
Well, that's what they want. That's what they preach every spring training, and if you're listening, I'm willing to put in the work.
coming out like you break me. I watch my mouth, child. He don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Indianapolis. It's baseball. It's the show. Digging in next, Jay Wright, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Right.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Popped him up. Zepeda waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. We played an inning, still nothing. So the batting order. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jay Wright.
Second base now. Jay.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to short.
Get down. Come on, dig.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ray Zepeda. He flew out in his last AB. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now to bat, Jay Wright. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jay Wright.
First offering. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder. And stepping in, Jay Wright. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit to third. He's right there.
Come on, run it out.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Next to dig in, Phillip Evans. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Indianapolis used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Braxton Ashcraft takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Joining us here this evening, we remind you to please drive home safely.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the bat, number 31, Jay Wright.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. One. 329 is the average for him coming in. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Sal Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47. Now.
Well, the
die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Indianapolis led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Will Crowe notches his third win of the year. Chance Adams was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Derek Rodriguez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could...
Next to hit, Jason Vosler. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Only play's going to be first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Really good team at that right there, right? Just put the ball in play.
And now, Jay Wright trying here to plate the tying run from second. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Come on, gets him 2 down. Now to plate the pitch. Stepping in once again is Jay Wright. Grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what?
Digging in, the switch hitter, Michael Papierski. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Up next, Mitch Keller comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On the ground to the right side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up. Louisville's out in front here, 2-1. Now at the plate is Jay Wright. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Timing just...
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
One there on the first. Double play. Striding in is Jason Vosler. Potential tying run for him at third base.
ball club.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Right to him. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Jay Wright will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Anyway, kid, here we go.
First pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Find some green, baby. Find some green. Oh, baby, sweet driver.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Barehanded for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, here is Lolo Sanchez. Flew out last time up.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on. So next to bat will be Jay Wright. A 2-out hit and win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Now a curveball left up in the zone as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. Sanchez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find. Big at-bat now, and here is Dwight Smith Jr. The winning run stands at second base. Runner goes for third. Back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
And this is down, and he's done it. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Sammy Arias claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
No errors. They left 13 men on base.
As he bears down on the major leagues, it's becoming more and more clear that he could be a major star as a two-way player. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipelines with me. Jonathan, when he was drafted, there was a lot of talk that he was picked too high. It's looking like he was maybe undervalued at this point.
I think you really can evaluate a draft and whether a guy...
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
For baseball of the minor league variety, as the show brings Quinn Priester will be on the mound for the series opener. Now into the box, Jay Wright.
The second baseman.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Next up. So now here is Paul Naboa looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here comes the 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. Second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corner. So the next to bat will be Quinn Priester.
No pitcher.
Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first inning.
Next to hit is Jay Wright. He collected a base hit his first time up. Drilled to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
That ball was hit real hard.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box, Jay Wright singled in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Lifted in the air to right field. Sable is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Stepping up is Stefan Alamez. He flew out in his last debut. Runners are at first and second with one away. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on two hits. Now it'll be Blake Sable. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Indianapolis leads it 6-1. So here is Jay Wright. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ciani will back up and put this away for a long out number. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Indians came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Quinn Priester earns the win, his second. Hunter Green permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of... Next, it'll be Jay Wright. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the AB now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
They have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Popped high in the air. Vossler is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jay Wright.
Leading off for Louisville, the second baseman, Jay Wright.
Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now here is Jay Wright. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Right.
First pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
One time right now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ramirez at second. Cuthbert at first. 2 out in the inning.
Let it fly right here.
Fouled off.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Ready on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
Get out, get out.
Fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Grounded to third. Scooped up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Travis Swaggerty digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. So 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Stepping in next, Jay Wright. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Stephen Alamez. So now to the plate, Jay Wright. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. 6-3 the final score today. The Indianapolis Indians get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Dwayne Underwood Jr. gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Austin Davis closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon.
To go in circles, a lifetime of giving up for you. I'll stop, give me a break. Don't say something about my bad. If I see would tell me I'm his friend, actually that's okay. I'm dancing on a moonbed. On and on and on and on and on. Looking for rocket, that's it I know.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, we've got baseball on the show. Chance Adams gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, it's been a rough go for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3. So he'd like to turn that fortune around in this.
Next, here is Jay Wright.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Jay.
And now the first pitch.
Wright.
Grounded down the third baseline.
You can beat it. Move.
Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a minute. So now into the boxes. So stepping in. One out. Runner. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jay Wright. He bounced out last time up.
Jay Wright.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving.
Next up, Jimmy Govern drove in a run with a sac fly last time up.
Jimmy Govern.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Wright is under it, no problem, 1 away. Next, it'll be Jay Wright. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Rip it and rip it, huh?
From the stretch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2.
The
second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit. No errors. And 2 men left stranded. Next to stand in is ready now. At the plate now is Jay Wright.
The second baseman, Jay.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Olivares will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So next is now to the plate here.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. if it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. The Omaha Storm Chasers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Scott Blewett earns his first win of the season. Chance Adams was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And now in the batter will be Edward Olivares. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A line shot to third base. Now to the plate, Jay Wright.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jay.
From the stretch. Right. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in will be Jonathan India digging in now.
Third baseman, Jonathan.
Hit out toward second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Jay Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Wow, that ball was hit hard.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kyle Isbell. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a...
And stepping in, Jay Wright. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's running, lifted into the air out towards center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits. Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. More matinee baseball. Next to dig in, Jay Wright. He flew out at his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. O'Hearn is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in is Cam Gallagher. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's...
So striding in to start the ninth is Jay Wright, and they could use a spark from him here. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Here we go.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
Go now. Come on now. One time.
High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the 8-5 today. The Omaha Storm Chasers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jake Newberry claims the win out of the pen, his first. Miguel Figueroa hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Louisville Bats. Louisville find themselves. Hunter Green, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Right.
From the stretch, Jay Wright is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Go hard, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
So now here is Tyler Chapman looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap. Now to bat, Jay Wright. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, 8th home run on the season for him. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
And it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Striding in is Anderson Miller, trying here to plate the tying run from second. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
This is a head-scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4.
Jay Wright will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Come on, dig. Go hard.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Oh, man, that couldn't have been much more.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jay Wright. He's set and the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
First in time, one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Anderson Miller. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish.
Guys, there have been plenty of players who can hit AAA pitching, and then he gets to the big leagues, and they can't hit Uncle Charlie, and that's the end of it. I mean, there's plenty of guys, there's a litany of them in the history of the sport. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right, he's playing well. I'll grant you that. A nice job. I like what I see. But the pitchers have not adapted to him yet, and when they do and find some weak spots, he's going to have to readjust back. And let me see him do that a couple times before I'm ready to say he's going to be a 10-time All-Star in the Major Leagues. All right, he's not a Hall of Famer yet. I mean, calm down just a bit, my goodness.
It feel like I skip thinking. I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it. What are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight? Turn my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken. I guess I'm starting over.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of the And now, Jay Wright. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Now a drive out to the gap in right center.
Come on, come on. Go, 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 go.
The relay. The tag. second, and with that, the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So now here is Kyle Isbell looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jay Wright.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dwight Smith Jr. goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Next to hit, Max Schrock worked a walk his first time up. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly.
Get down, run it.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Stepping in once again is Chesler Cuthbert. He singled first time up. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up, still going back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there.
Up next, Jay Wright. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away. Now at the plate is Errol Robinson. He popped out in his first trip. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So next to bat will be Anderson Miller. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now at the plate, here is Ryan McBroom. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now into the box, Jay Wright, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the AB on its way.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And he is in there. There's one on the first to complete the double play. 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Louisville came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ryan Hendricks claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose De Leon earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming. Jake Kalish is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Popped up. Guzman is there. And that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Next up is Jason Guzman.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jason Guzman.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jay Wright. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Marmolejo is off of first. First with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So the next at bat will be Jay Wright. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Runners on first with 1 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Isbell is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to hit is Jay Wright. He flew out in his last AB.
Jay Wright.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Storm Chasers lead it 3-1.
little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Omaha jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Kalish earns his first win of the season. Miguel Figueroa records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Bats, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Baseball of the minor league variety, and the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the... We've got baseball on the... Into the box, Jane Wright.
The second base.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Olivares is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So a relatively routine start. Now it'll be Jane Wright. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. That home run is definitely worth giving. So here is Cam.